Hi. Welcome to Southside United Time for Kids. Great to see you all. Wonderful to be together for another week. Wow. We meet on land that the Yaga and the Turrbal people have cared for, so we pay our respects to elders, past, present and emerging. We do that because they've cared for God's land, and we need to remind ourselves to care for God's land, because God cares about it, just like he cares about us, which reminds me of our prayer. So everybody up, let's go. Ready? Should be good at this. Ready? From the top of my head to the tips of my toes, from the lobes of my ears to the end of my nose, from my back to my front to my wiggly fingers. God loves me! Yay! Let's sing. We've been singing this all through Advent. Joy to the world. Let's sing. Let's sing. Ready? Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Saviour reigns. Let arts and songs employ, what fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains. Repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love. You're getting good at that one. Well done. I can't remember if I hit record. I think I did, but yes. Hey, great to see you. You're getting really good at that one. Well done. Okay, let's bring our joy into the room, not just into the world, with Grover. Ready? 1, 2, 3, Grover! Hey Richard, how's it going? Hey Grover, really good. How are you? Pretty good, pretty good. Hey Grover, do you want to play a game? I love games. Yes, please. Okay, Grover, settle down. Okay, do you remember the game Sergeant O'Grady says do this? No. No? No. Not at all? Not at all. Shall I explain it to you? Please explain it to me, Richard. Okay, well, I'm going to say Sergeant O'Grady says do this. So, and I'll do something, and you have to copy me. And you keep doing the thing that I've said do this to, until as long as Sergeant O'Grady says to do this. But if Sergeant O'Grady says do that, then you don't copy me. So if Sergeant O'Grady says do this, you do it. If Sergeant O'Grady says do that, you don't do it. And I get a point if I can catch you out. Oh, sounds like fun. Let's play. Okay, ready? Sergeant O'Grady says do this. Richard. No, do this. Richard! Yes, Grover, what? You've forgotten the arm issue. No, it won't harm you. Won't be any harm. So, Sergeant O'Grady does this. No. Not harm. My arm issue. Oh, have you injured yourself, Grover? Oh, I didn't know. What happened? Which arm is the... Not injured myself. Oh, don't you remember that my hands just dangle down, so it's hard to touch my nose. Oh, I think I just did it. Oh. Well, I'd forgotten about that. Sorry. Should call you Mr. Dangly Joints, shouldn't we? No, but it just means I can't play the game. It's true if I say touch your nose. You can't really do that. Oh, that's right. Well, how about you sit and watch everybody and see how well they're playing. I'll keep an eye on them. Okay, ready? So I'll just pop you down, okay? Okay, he's going to pop me down nicely, not throw me on the ground. No, I'm not going to throw you down on the ground. Ready? Pop you down there. There we go. Sit there. Okay, he's just sitting down Okay, ready? So, are you ready? So if Sergeant O'Grady says do this, you do it. Sergeant O'Grady says do that, don't do it. Ready? So Sergeant O'Grady says do this. Sergeant O'Grady says do this. I'm going to go back a bit so you can see. Sergeant O'Grady says do this. Oh. Sergeant O'Grady says do this. Sergeant O'Grady says do this. Sergeant O'Grady says do this. Sergeant O'Grady says do that. Did I get some of you? I hope I did. Maybe I think I saw someone go put their hands in the air. Okay, so remember, Sergeant O'Grady says do this, you've got to do it. Sergeant O'Grady says do that, don't do it. Should we try again? Ready? I'll see if I can trick you. Some of you were really good. I'm going to trick you this time. Ready? Sergeant O'Grady says do this. Sergeant O'Grady says do that. Oh, that was a quick one, wasn't it? Are you ready for it? Okay, ready? Sergeant O'Grady says do this. Sergeant O'Grady says do this. Sergeant O'Grady says do this. Sergeant O'Grady says do that. Who did I get out that time? Ready? Sergeant O'Grady says do this. 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 Sergeant O'Grady says do that. I think I got some of you out. Well done. You might want to keep playing that with your family later. That would be lots of fun. Shall we get Grover? Hey Grover, was that a good game?
Oh yeah, Richard. Oh, that was good. And it reminds me of the Bible reading for today, when it says that God told people to do some things.
Oh, yeah. He said there's some things we have to do, or we should do, just like in the game. You have to do the things that are this.
Oh yeah. And he said to his people to do lots of different things.
Oh, yeah. Can you remember what they were, Grover?
Oh, to love him as much as we could, to care for other people and to help other people, to be nice to others, to be honest with other people, and to say sorry if we hurt people.
Yeah, that's right, Grover. God asked us to do lots of things, but he also promised to look after us. He promised to feed us and to provide us with living water.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
It does. And to live safely in our homes. It's what Isaiah meant when he talked about the covenant between God and his people.
Oh, covenant?
Yeah, covenant. It's an agreement between people.
Oh, covenant. That's cool. Oh, so Richard, does that mean that we must work together with God to do what he wants us, and he helps to keep us safe?
That's right, Grover. He is a God who speaks his word of truth and keeps his promises.
Oh, that's awesome. What an awesome God we have, Richard. Oh, well, I need to go. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Grover. So we're reminded that God calls us to think about how we can do good things, how we can treat others well, to care for them, to support them, to look after them. But God also says that he will provide for us. And it's not that we do good things so that God will provide for us. It's not God paying us in that sense for the good things that we do. But God promises that he will just do good for us. It's like going to Coles or Woolworths and you get all your shopping and you can just walk through the cash register without even paying. Don't try that, but that's what it's like. God says, here's all these wonderful things. You don't have to do anything for them. But in response to the thankfulness that we have, we do good things. It's like your parents give you food and clothes. You don't have to go out each day and work hard to earn money to get those things. They just give them to you because they love you. So God loves us and gives us all these things. And we want to show God how much we love him back by being kind and caring for others. The song, or the passage for today, ends talking about when this all happens, it's going to be so wonderful and so happy that even the trees of the field will clap their hands. You know, there's an old song that we sometimes sing at church that talks about that. Why don't you have a go at learning it? Might have sung it at church before. Let's sing The Trees of the Field. Let's sing. You shall go out with joy and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills will break forth before you with shouts of joy, and all the trees wrapping, we're going to do a craft. For our craft, you're going to need a cup, plastic cup. You can do one, I just found one I had at home, or you might like to get a see-through one. That probably would be better, but this is one I had at home. You need some coloured paper. I've got some crepe paper. If you've got some coloured paper at home, that'll work just fine. You need some gloopy glue, so I've just mixed some PVA glue with some water. Good old Mr. Maker style. Hopefully I put enough glue in. You're going to need some lollies. Shh. Tell you what to do. So we're going to decorate a cup. You might want to think who you might want to give this cup to. So this isn't necessarily a cup for you, but a cup for somebody else. And you just put some gloopy glue on, stick down your piece of paper. Okay. I think we've done something like this before. So just tear bits of paper off and stick them on. You can do patterns. You can just do whatever you want. It's up to you what you do. This is your design. It's cool when you get to do your own design, isn't it? There's no rules. There's no, oh, you've got to put that here or that there. It's just what you want. That's my fingers are all getting sticky. You might want to put something down so you don't get glue on the table too, like Richard just did. Don't tell anyone. I wiped it off. That's alright. If it sticks up, you can put some more glue on top of that piece of paper and it'll help to just stick that piece down. That's a very small piece. So it's this lovely purple. Oh, that's another small piece. And you just go round and round your cup. So if you've got a clear cup, I reckon you would do this on the inside, and then that way you'll see it through. So you can just keep going. See how I've done a little bit? Cover your whole cup. When you've covered your whole cup, so think about who you're going to give this to. And then you're going to give them some lollies. And this helps us to remember what the verse said. So sometimes when we give lollies, we might just give a little bit because we want to keep some lollies for ourselves. If we like someone a lot, we might go, well, I'm going to fill your cup up. Like that. But God, when he's in this verse, talks about how he will give us all we need. He will give us the food till we're overflowing. So when God fills up our cup, he fills it up like this until it's overflowing. That's what you might want to do for whoever you give your cup to. So there's a craft for you. Make your own cup. Well, Sunday school's finished for the year. Hope you had some fun at those things. We'll keep doing Southside Time for Kids through the holidays. So keep watching out each week. This Sunday, we've got a special service to celebrate all the things that David Fender has done with us. He's done a wonderful job leading us. So we're going to join together at 9 o'clock on Sunday here at Yeronga to celebrate David. You might want to bring a cup along. Who knows? Hope to see you there. If I don't, we'll see you again next week. Bye everyone. You're getting good at that one. Well done. I can't remember if I hit record. I think I did, but